Come spend a weekend with us in Anchorage, Alaska. We'll show you where locals eat and what they do around town. Maybe we'll even spot some wildlife. Currently, we live in Seattle, so taking the light rail to the SeaTac is super convenient. You know you'll catch a flight and won't get stuck in traffic. I guess I hadn't noticed it before, but SeaTac has a lot of art throughout the airport. Let me give you a quick tour of the airport on our way to the gate. This is the food court with a great view of airplanes taking off. Next up is our tradition eating at Florets before our flight. There's more art here too, mini exhibitions that give a platform to artists. I didn't get a chance to stop and read about it, but I hope it's all local. And we are almost made it to the gate. We are taking off here shortly. It's a very short flight, 3 hours total. On our landing in Anchorage, we got to see an amazing sunset, and in the distance, it's Denali. The Anchorage airport has art, but it's a little bit different. I'd never noticed the mosaic before, but I guess when you are making a vlog, you pay more attention to our surroundings. There are lots of animal displays, and the airport itself, it's very tiny and super cute, easy to navigate. Then, so when we got home the next morning, we went to our favorite bakery. It's Fire Island. Highly recommended to anyone visiting Anchorage. It's local, convenient, located downtown near the Marriott Hotel, and absolutely delicious. Locals eat here all the time, and they have great coffee as well. I got my favorite focaccia and the beef chef muffin. They had a new pastry I had to try, and it did not disappoint. It was a rhubarb Danish with chef cheese. After three pastries, we needed a short walk around downtown park. Then it was time for another coffee at the local roaster. They had interesting lattes and house-made syrups. Also highly recommend. Next, we decided to check out the airplane landing spot near Point Woronzof. Heading toward our destination, we saw tiny bush planes. Even though I lived here for years, it was my first time visiting this area. At Point Woronzof, you can see planes landing so close, it feels like you could touch them. Plus, you get a beautiful view of the Sleeping Lady. Next up is the Saturday Market with local vendors. I got tea with honey boba, some honey, and fermented birch sap. Then we headed to ABC, Anchorage Brewing Company. The beer is amazing, and if you don't drink alcohol, they have delicious hop water. The courtyard is a great place to sit and enjoy a drink with family and friends. Next on our list was ice cream at Wild Scoops. It was packed. We were surprised. Usually you don't see lines in Anchorage, but this place was buzzing. The ice cream was incredible. For dinner, we decided to make salmon since it's a salmon season and you can find fresh fish in store. We got ours from Sagaya grocery store. The prices are way cheaper than in Seattle and the fish was super fresh. The next morning, we started again at Fire Island Bakery with a beet scone. I never skip bakery mornings. Then it was time to drive to Birch and Alder. The drive toward Girdwood is one of the most scenic in the US. It was gorgeous. And when we arrived, the air was fresh and crispy. The cafe and it's tiny and very charming, and the food was 10 out of 10. It was my first time visiting, and I'll definitely be back. And then on our next visit was Peter Bronz pottery. We have a lot of his work in our home, and we never miss a chance to stop by when we're in Anchorage. After a short drive back to Anchorage, we went for a walk in Kincaid Park. I usually skip walks because I don't want to run into wildlife, but we were in a big group with multiple dogs, so I felt safe. It was gorgeous walk until I saw a bear poop. Yes, it is fresh. Then I had hard time relaxing. Luckily, we didn't see any bears, but we did spot lots of cool mushrooms. And at the end of the trail, we saw a moose with her baby. So close, just behind the trees. And that was the end of our weekend. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.